New at noon, Clay County Sheriff Eddie Scott joins us in the studio this afternoon to discuss his annual Halloween event. And Sheriff, I know your phone was blowing up all morning because, again, this weather. How concerning is it when you hear that there may be potential severe weather?
Hi, Tanya, and glad to be here. You know, safety first when it comes to our kids and any type program, whether it's Halloween or whatever, it's always about the kids and their safety. So we made a decision this morning that, hey, based upon the forecast that we're getting, we're going to change and have it at a little bit better time when we know the weather conditions will be better.
Now, we do have some pictures from Halloween in the past, your event. How important is it for you to be able to, I guess, share this holiday, especially with the little ones, for them dressing up and stuff?
Well, and that's what it is, all about the kids. This is probably 10 years now that we've been doing this. Each and every year it's got bigger and bigger. Last year we had estimated over 1,000 that actually came through. So that was a lot of candy and a lot of pizza. But what we're trying to do is basically working with the city of West Point and kind of make it a community thing there because, you know, this day and time, it's not as safe for our kids to go out like they used to. So what we're trying to do and working with the city of West Point, just have kind of like a one-stop shop where they can come and actually do the haunted house. We're going to have candy, we're going to have pizzas. Some of our churches are setting up games and stuff. So they can spend a lot of time right there, and I think the kids will be tired and ready to go home once they finish.
And we do have a new flyer to show when the date is, if we can bring that up. So when is the trick-or-treat happening?
Originally it was set for Thursday night, but because again, as John just mentioned about the weather, we decided, in working with the city of West Point, decided to go ahead and move our events till tomorrow night, beginning at 5:15 at the Clay County complex there on Main Street. And the city of West Point will have theirs on Commerce Street starting at 6.
Oh, okay. So now West Point, they're having a Boo Bash, and what is it, a trunk or treat?
They have the trunk or treat, which is going to be on Commerce at 6 o'clock at the same night. The Boo Parade right now, according to the reports Gabe and John are giving us, that we should be okay for our Boo Parade at 9:15 on Thursday morning.
Oh, okay, on Thursday morning.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so how many events are happening right now? You have your event, and then you have the City of West Point, their event as well as yours, and then something on Thursdays.
That's right. We're having 2 events. City of West Point's having their trunk or treat, and of course our big haunted house event down at the complex, and of course the Boo Parade itself will be Thursday morning. But we're expecting a lot of people every year. It's overwhelming, but it's really good to see these kids come out and be a part of it. I mean, as you can see from the pictures, I absolutely have a blast. You know, it's not unusual for me to take 200 or 300 pictures, but I love it. You know, that's what it's about, is our kids.
Okay, now when it comes to our kids, as you know, Sheriff Eddie Hawkins did his Operation Trick or Treat, looking into sex offenders, making sure that they were compliant. How is your county when it comes to sex offenders?
Well, as of right now, we're compliant. I think we have 53. People will be amazed when they look and see how many is in their county. But again, we always say, hey, okay, we know these 53 are compliant, but we always say, and you know, there's maybe some out there that's not registered yet. There's always predators out there. So again, as y'all reported, watch your kids on lines and stuff, because there's individuals out there that means harm.
Okay, all right then, Sheriff. Anything you want to say before we let you go?
Hey, we just want everybody to have a good, safe Halloween. Mainly, again, with the kids, if you do go trick-or-treating, make sure you have adult supervision with them at all times. Don't turn them loose on one end of the block and tell them I'll pick you up on the other. Adult needs to stay with them.
All right, thanks a lot there, Sheriff. We'll be right back.